What's going on, guys? It is Coaster Watch here, and today I'll be giving you my full review on MAKO at SeaWorld Orlando. MAKO is a steel hypercoaster manufactured by B&M. It stands at a height of 200 feet, has a drop of 200 feet, and a max vertical angle. Well, this doesn't really exist, so I would judge this and say it's about 77 degrees. So, as you already probably know, this is a very, very new coaster. It just opened up last spring or summer, sometime around there. And as you probably guessed, this thing is smooth. And when I say smooth, I mean glossy smooth. You are practically floating on air. And the restraints are so nice. These are my favorite restraints ever. This is probably the most comfortable roller coaster I've ever ridden in my entire life. Alright, so let's get into the full experience of this. So, you're going to be walking through the shark-themed area, which they completely redid when they built this ride. It looks awesome now. And you're going to walk up to the sign. Most likely going to see a 20 to 30 minute wait, and that's on a crowded day. So you're going to walk through the queue. You're going to see the brake run over your head. It's going to feel great. There's some like nice little plants, a couple like mist fans. I don't even know what they're called, but whatever, it's cool. And then this is probably where you're going to start seeing people, either just outside or inside this building, this AC building. And there's going to be like shark facts all over the wall and like barrels and like sea stuff. It's super cool. And then you're going to head up the stairs 2 levels, and then this is where you will see the departing trains. Now, this is the one major downside to this ride. They're going to pick your row. But, however, if you ask very, very nicely and you're like, "Hi, could I please have row 7? I've been waiting for a really long time, and I just want to know if it's okay if I can sit there." They'll be like, "Yeah, okay, it's cool. I did that yesterday, and it was fun." And the one thing about these trains is that there are only 7 rows instead of 8. I don't know, it kind of drives me nuts, but it's whatever. So now let's get into the actual layout of the ride. So you're going to exit the station, enter like a small turn, like very, very short turn, and then you're going to head straight up into the lift hill. This is actually a really nice lift hill. If you're like me and you think the lift hill is the worst part of the ride and or the scariest part of the ride, trust me, for this it is. Yeah, so you're going to go up the lift hill, 45 degrees, up to 200 feet, and then you're going to feel like you're slowing down a bit. It actually takes a second for the train to get momentum. Like, it's not actually going until the back row is facing down. That's when it starts going. And you're going to go through this 77 degree, I think it's 77 degrees drop, 200-foot drop. It's a very, very good drop. If you're sitting in the back, you'll go flying out of your seat. And you're going to hit this giant overbank turn. It's a really nice overbank turn. This is probably one of my favorite overbank turns. And then you're going to go up into this first airtime hill, which actually gets you some great airtime if you're sitting in the back row. And that's one thing about this ride. You have to sit in the very back or the very front. If it's not that, it's honestly kind of forceless. I hate to say it, but it's true. And you're going to enter the hammerhead turnaround, followed by a second airtime hill. But here's the thing about this hill. It's so trimmed. The trim brake is so powerful. You can literally, feel yourself stopping. It bothers me so bad. I hate it so much. But you still actually get some decent airtime coming down. Then you enter up this overbank turn thing. It's you get airtime at the very top, and it's an overbank turn. And then you hit this small hill, which I'm not even sure if this is considered ejector, but, it's probably the strongest airtime hill on the whole ride. Then you'll hit the mid-course brake run, go down, hit an airtime hill, which doesn't really get you too much airtime, followed by 2 overbank turns, one aiming left that you could say, one aiming right, and then one aiming left, helix up into the brakes. So, kind of an anticlimactic ending. It's not so exciting. I wish it was kind of more like Nitro, where when they turn it around, it's like a helix, and then there's just 4 bunny hills at the end, or Apollo's Chariot, something like that. But I mean, head at overbank turns. I mean, they could have did 2 airtime hills, and then went over the lake, and then did a double helix, and then it turned into the station, But I mean, it's whatever. So overall, this is my number one favorite ride. I have ridden Nitro, but I don't remember it enough to even compare it to MAKO. I'm still gonna put Nitro at my number 2 spot, but MAKO has to be number 1. It is glossy smooth. The trains are so comfortable, and you actually get some really, really nice airtime in the back row, especially on that drop, man. You go flying. So overall, I have to give this a 10 out of 10. There's no other way to put it. This is probably the best ride in Florida, and this actually is a contender for the golden ticket, I would say. Number 1 spot? No. But if it were me judging the golden tickets, I would definitely put this in the top 20, no doubt. And honestly, I think this is on par with the other great B&M hypers, such as Apollo's Chariot and Intimidator. So that is my take on MAKO at SeaWorld Orlando. So, once again, very smooth, nice airtime in the back row, and my favorite coaster I've ever ridden. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe for more daily content, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.